Hello everybody, this is John Doe MCOC here. I've been gone for a little while because I had some family in town, but I thought I would hop right back into the scene with a little video showcasing Nick Fury, one of the just generally accepted best characters in the game. And I recently, very recently in fact, through this awesome new side effect, got to awaken him. So I thought I would just run through his abilities like I normally do and take him up against my favorite punching bag, the Winter Soldier. So let's start with these synergies, which are widely considered best in game. We got this Nick's leadership, which increases hero attack rating, and it doubles if he's dead. But what's more interesting is that you kind of want to keep him alive, just because of these other awesome synergies, like this little restoration kit here. We have once per fight, bleed or poison or shock, he's going to regenerate 10% of health, which is awesome with suicides, as you would imagine. This little evade thing that I like to use because I'm not good at this game and quite often mess up. Little critical boost. This one actually applies to all champions. It just gives a 20% fury increased duration, which is awesome. Debuff immunity kit, and this little power kit. So very useful stuff here, guys. And then of course the base abilities, this little battle scars, which increases his critical rating and ignores 100% of physical resistance if the opponent's bleeding. And if they're not under a regeneration buff, his bleeds are that much more strong, which is awesome. Light attack gives a super strong bleed over a second. Medium attack is just kind of to build up eternal bleeds, not a lot of damage, but over a good amount of time. And these heavy attacks, which are not any damage at all, but are over a very long time, so super good for building up internal bleeds. And auto block, also nothing super insane, just the same as the heavy, but builds up internal bleed. And knocking down the opponent purifies Nick's non-damaging debuffs. And this internal bleed, which I've been referencing, is once they get 8 stacks of bleed, all of them are removed and turned into a passive internal bleed, which deals a good amount of damage, but over a really long time. But the real cool thing about this is that it increases the duration of all bleed debuffs by 0.2 seconds per tactical charge, which can get pretty. And these tactical charges I've been talking about are pretty good. They start with 6 when you're fighting an Avenger. When you struck, you get one unless it's a mutant. When you're under a Fury effect, they're paused. He loses a charge, however, every 6 seconds, decreasing to 4. And when he's well-timed blocked, he loses one. At 5 charges, he can't be missed or evaded, so like a good Spider-Man or Ghost counter. 10 charges, Purify effects are all debuffs. 15, he becomes unblockable. And 20, he gets that little Fury's Fury, which is a median attack increase, but not for very long, for about 10 seconds. That first one, special attack, he gets 4 tactical charges and disorients the opponent. That second one's really good for building up internal bleed, gives some bleed stacks that deal a little bit of damage, but mostly just good for building up the bleed and a little bit chance for a stun there. And the signature ability here, which gives a permanent Fury's Fury buff after he's killed. He gets kind of a cheat death, but he degenerates till he's below 30%. But I mean, the Fury is so insane, and the tactical charge pause is so insane that the degeneration doesn't really matter. It cancels out. So I thought I would take this up against my favorite punching bag, Winter Soldier, and just show you how crazy this damage can get. The thing is, though, we're probably going to go past Winter Soldier, just because it does not take long. I mean, once you see what I mean. But he melts even the 500,000 hit points. He absolutely melts them. First thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to get the LMD Nick Fury. I'm going to knock him out, just because he doesn't have that insane damage potential when he's not real Nick Fury. I'm going to shoot this now so I can save that for later, because I'm going to want to use that when he's in his real Nick Fury stage. So, come on. Kill me. Yeah. How often do you see this? The goal of the character is to get them killed faster. Okay, get that unblockable, which was a little thrown off. You'll see in the next fight we do. We're going to be able to get 16 tactical charges instead of just the initial amount. Because we got a little thrown off by a tactical charge gain by hitting us. But first thing we're going to want to do is build up this internal bleed. Just do it with a special attack. And once we got the internal bleed, That's when things start getting crazy. So, as you can see, the damage is ludicrous, especially with comboed with the unblockable. I mean, I'm seeing bleeds sticking for 2,000 damage each, lasting forever because of the Technical Fury. Oh yeah, I can showcase the special 3 damage once he gets internal bleed and Fury's Fury active. So this is gonna be, I don't know how many hits it's gonna be exactly, but it's gonna be less. I mean, it's gonna take less than a minute to do this, to finish this guy off from here. So insane special 3. I didn't quite deliver the damage on that. You saw it was more than enough to take this guy to the cleaners. Just gonna start to bleed there. Just build it up to a special 2. There it is, right back at it, and we just go right back into wailing on him. And he is down, ladies and gentlemen. Highest combo was 116, so 116 hits to take down Winter Soldier in probably 2 minutes, not bad. And I guess I'll go on to Captain Marvel because I also want to showcase just like the right off the bat LMD and what he can do. Let's get into it. Just gonna get these tactical tries up. Not unblockable yet. 8 because the Fury's the tactical tries are paused and double. Fury's Fury. That's where unblocked. Really start destroying this Captain Marvel. She's already at 80%. That is crazy. I love Nick Fury. He is, haven't really gotten to use him very much recently because I never really did get him duped. But due to this new side event with Hulk, I just got that dupe, and he has been putting in work on quest exploration and variants, and he's just crazy. I love this guy. Probably the least regret I've ever had for using the Awakening Gem. I mean, it was completely worth it. If I don't screw up and lose the combo, we can get like an accurate hit count and how long it's going to take to knock this guy down because I'm sure fight. 12,000 crit off the just the last hit of that combo right there. Oh my god. And this is only, by the way, this is an R4 Nick Fury. I plan on taking the R5. It's going to be my next R5. But this damage, this craziness, absolute lunacy you're seeing here is just from an R4 5-star Nick Fury. But I could keep going. I plan on, once I R5ing him, streaming a Labyrinth of Legends speedrun with him. But for now, I think that's going to cap off the video. Let me know who you want to see me go over next, and have a great day, y'all.